Hello, Refuge students. Our lesson for this week is on the question, how do you know God is real? And this is a really, really good question. And if you were to ask one of the authors of the Bible, they would be, well, look around. You know, Psalm 19 talks about how the heavens declare the glory of God, right? As we look around, as we see nature, as we see trees, and as we see insects, as we look around and see all these intricate things, they would say, well, this is totally a proof to show that God is real. But as we think about it now, we can often have a lot of doubts. We can have a lot of doubts, and that's completely okay. The reality is that God is more than willing to work with us in our doubts. And so when we think about this question, how do we know that God is real? Ultimately, it stems out of a reality that we can have a doubt that He even is real. We have a story where Jesus, He is with Thomas, and Thomas is essentially doubting that Jesus actually rose from the dead and was resurrected. And so we see that in the end, Thomas actually has to see the holes in Jesus's hands. And Jesus, instead of being like, oh, Thomas, how could you doubt? Instead, He's completely gracious and completely willing to show Himself to Thomas. And so as we think about doubt and as we think about this question, is God real? Ultimately, it all depends on faith, right? Faith is the backbone of our relationship with God, right? That we ultimately need to have faith that God is real. Now, God's not dependent on this faith at all, right? God is not real or not real because of whether or not we believe, but that us actually having a relationship with God really, really depends on us having faith with God, right? If I'm going to have a relationship with a friend, I need to have faith that they're going to be there for me and that they're actually my friend, right? I need to have faith in those things. And so faith ultimately is the cornerstone for how we interact with God well. So we're going to be talking about this and so much more this week. See you soon.